The best piece of advice I would give to my younger self would be this: the regret of not taking action is way more painful than the failure itself. And it's not something I'm saying out of the theory or something out of, the blue that I heard somewhere. No, I'm saying it from the experience that I have had recently. Day before yesterday, I was on a call with someone I truly loved, someone I had a lot of, you know, conflict in between me, a lot long relationship, and a lot of things. The long story short is that we had, a good time together. Then we had 1 year of break, and then we again got into a relationship, and we decided to meet. So we're supposed to meet in the February of this year. We're supposed to meet in Jaipur. I was almost about to book my flight, and she was also about to book her flight, and something crazy happened. Out of the blue, my mind literally runs into a fear that I have had seen in my life due to some events that happened in my personal life, and I decided to cancel the meeting. She gets angry. We get really a lot of arguments, and I didn't say to her that why I was not coming, what was the fear that I experienced, and what was really the thing. It was like February, March. By March, we started having more distance again, no longer in connection. Day before yesterday, I had this, kind of a strong urge that I wanna say to her, like, what was the scenario, why I didn't came, what was the, overall thing, because I wanted to release this whole karmic pattern of, like falling in love, having a lot of conflict, again trying to get together, again getting, kind of a thing. I wanted to get rid of it. I wanted to focus purposefully on the thing that truly matters to me, which was my business, my health, peace, and the purpose that I have for myself, for YouTube, for this, like personal brand that I'm building. I decided to focus on that. And that's why I call her. After 3 calls, we get onto, a call again. And I said to her everything. And she said something to me that just broke my heart. It made me feel like someone just grabbed a knife and just, stepped on my heart. It felt me like that. I just went into a moment where I didn't really know what I was really feeling. So many emotions all at once in a rush, and I didn't know. After like 3 hours and 1 hour of conversation with my mom, I finally felt a bit good. But still, there was this regret that was in my heart. And the regret was simply just because I just didn't go over there. If I would have gone there, the reality might be different, or things would be different. At least I would be able to know like what that really person was feeling, after this 1 year of breakup and all those things. If I would have gone there, surely we might have some sort of, events and moments we supposed not to have, and I didn't want to share with her. But still I would be at least able to know what was the really thing going on in between us both together. And I guess we would have talked. I guess so many things would have been different. And even though now everything is fine, everything is good, I'm focused on my life, I'm focused on the, purpose and mission that I have for myself. She's focused on her life. But still, like someday this kind of a thing would literally come in my mind, even just day before yesterday. That's why I'm like creating this video. That if I would have really gone after that one action, booking a flight, going over there, staying 3 days with her in one room, at least I would be able to see some things that now I have in my mind. At least now I would be more, like kind of released from the things that she said to me in a call. And I guess this is literally how life has been, right? We always wants to start a business, but we are not able to start it. Sometimes we want to start some new journey, but we are not able to go about it. We like have so many things we wanna pull trigger, but we never pull. And let me tell you guys the fact: After a year or 2 years or whatever the time frame, you will just left with the regret of not taking that action. And trust me, like that regret will be way more painful than actual result, actual outcome, actual thing that would have done. What would go wrong? Let's just say you start a business, or let's say you start a YouTube channel, or let's say you start dating, let's say you start working on yourself, let's say you start going gym, whatever the scenario, whatever the case, whatever the thing, you start. What's the worst thing that could happen? If you are starting a business, you would fail. Let's say you get on a debt, or let's just say you go to gym, you're not able to get to the dream body in, let's say, even 7 months after having everything. Let's say you get into relationships and you start exploring yourself, and you get on the dates and everything. What could go wrong? You would just emotionally give a lot of attention to someone, and that person might not be the person who would be worth it, or any other thing that you would start, but you're so focused on fear, so focused on negative outcomes, so focused on so many things that even doesn't exist yet. What could go wrong, bro? If it could go wrong, you will at least have something tangible in front of you that you can say, okay, this was the scenario, this is what I did, and this is what I got. That's totally fine. If it's heartbreaking, then surely, bro, it's heartbreaking. It's totally fine. I learned something. Maybe next time I'll do it even better. Maybe I won't put that much of effort on this particular scenario or this particular thing. That would be the outcome, right? You would have less regret of the failure that you would have. Or let's say it worked out, let's say you get good success in the business, or let's say you find the love of your life, or let's say everything goes amazing and you get into the best shape of your life and you have everything you have wanted. What would go wrong now in this scenario? Nothing, right? So at the end of the day, and at the end of this video, the whole point is that take freaking actions, bro. What could go wrong, let it be wrong, but you focus on something that is in your control, the action. So with that said, bro, take an ownership, take in that action. If it's gonna go wrong, at least you will learn something, at least you will have an experience that you will share with your kids, at least you will have something that you can share to the world or to your younger self and move ahead. Look, it's better, right, to feel it, live it, and experience it compared to just having it in your mind and just always having a regret. So take that one action, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.